Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing this crochet hair together. So this hair is from Eon Hair, and it's 18 inches natural color tight coily hair. So I'm going to be showing you what this hair looks like. I have 5 packs of it. I already opened one. I think I actually do have 6 packs of this hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th pack. I already opened it. So let's see the details of the hair. So this is a coily hair, a tight coily hair, and it's crochet. And let me open here up so you can see the thread that joins the hairs together. So this thread helps give like a seamless install and also make it look really good, and also helps secure it properly without the crochet hair pulling away. So this is what it looks like. So you have this thread. So I don't know if I'm going to be using like the whole 6 pack of this, but we're going to work it out. So let's get into it. So this is my base for this hair. You can see how I did this at the back in case I want to pack it up so that the back looks good. So I did this and then I just did like a simple all back, connecting all back, and just connected everything together. So that's how simple the base is going to be. If you're going to do crochet hair, especially like with extensions like this, I would advise you do them on old braids. Or I think I did these braids 2 days ago, so I think it's old enough. I don't know. But like if you want like a seamless blend and you want it to look like your hair, I advise you do them on old braids. And again, doing crochet on old braids is less painful. So yeah. I already started installing this hair. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over here, down, and here. I'm going to cover up all these places like this with crochet hair. I'm going to reserve one for the front because I want to make sure that I cover up, because this is a hairstyle that I could pack up and stuff. So I want to make sure that I go over like this, straight here, and like this, straight here, right? So let's do that together. So to install crochet, you're going to make sure that this pin is closed. Hair is not supposed to be open when you want to pierce it through your hair. You have to make sure it's shut closed so it doesn't cause you pain. So when it's shut closed like this, you can still use your hand to support it so it stays that way. Then you're going to put it right into your hair. Then you're not going to hold your crochet like this and make sure that you're using, or you're only grabbing it through the threads, right? So you're going to do this and you're going to place it in here, cover the pin, and drag it out. Then you're going to still find your thread, and then you're going to hold the hair, like make sure you're holding the hair with your 2 hands. Then you're going to put it right in the middle of this one, and then you're still going to hold the thread to make sure that this is where your knot is going to end, and then you're going to drag it down and release it, and there you go. So let's go over with this again. I'm using 2s instead of 1. So you're going to take 2, hold it like this. Make sure your crochet pin is closed so when it's piercing through your hair, it doesn't cause you pain. Then you're going to put this here. You have your secure pin, your pin secured. Then you're going to open up your pin like this. Then you're going to use this finger to hold the thread like this. And then you're going to come closer, put the pin right underneath the thread, and grab it. So once you have this, you're going to close up the pin and you're going to drag it out gently. Make sure you're holding these 2 together so it doesn't mix up with other hairs you've done, and then you'll just be looking for it. So once you have this, you're going to come back here, remove the pin, look for the threads, right? Look for the threads. Make sure you're holding them by the thread, and then you're going to just put this right inside here, and then you're still going to hold the thread. Remember, I said you have to hold the thread, so it's what you're using to secure the knots, like the base, right? And then you're going to just drag this down, and then you have this. I hope that was very understandable. So I've gone over the areas I told you I wanted to cover. The U curve, like formed like a U shape to cover this whole area. So I already told you that I'm going to reserve one part for the front just in case. So now I'm going to start filling in the middle. So the way I'm going to do it is the way you sew in your weave on, like you going in lines. I'm not going on every part since it's just going to be like a flip over kind of style. So I'm just going to go in, like I'll just pick a line and go horizontally. I'm not going vertically. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not filling in the spaces vertically. So let's begin. So we're going to start here. So we're going to start here. And we're just going to fill it up with the extensions. So I'm still on one, but I just have two left. Remember, I told you I'm using two. I'm not just using one. I'm using two of this. There's two here. So you're going to use your hand from where you did that. You're going to go over to the next place, fill it. Remember, you have to have your crochet pin closed, and then I'm going to go in with it on this area and use this finger to hold the thread, put it on the pin, close it, drag it out, hold the thread, then put this inside, hold the thread, and then drag it down. So we're just going to go over it like this in this line. So I'm done with that line. Let me show you what it looks like at the back. So I'm done with this line. So we're going to start the next line. So I'm doing this the way you sew in your weave on your hair, like your weave on your hair. So that's exactly the method I'm using. I'm not filling all the spaces. So we're going to go in with this line now. So we're on the second part now. So let's begin the next line. So we're going to go from this line. So let's go. Start here. Remember how I said you should do it? Just do exactly what I said. Now, like if you want to put this crochet hair like all over the lines, that's completely your choice. But I just want to do this way. Works best this way for me. So you're going over to the next line from here. I'm just going to attach this, drag, hold the thread. Make sure you're holding the thread and hold the threads. Pull. So there's no need to like fill up everywhere because this will cover. This is a very tight cord, so it will you won't even see the tracks by the time I'm done. So this is just the best way. So you're going over to the next line. Remember I said I'm working in twos, right? So this is what we have. So you're just going to go over. Use this hand and put the thread into the pin, close the pin, drag, open, pull in, pull out. So I'm just going to go again with that method. Use your hand to track the line. So your hair now, put the pin into the hair, hold the hair, place it inside the pin, close the pin, drag, open, pull in, put in, pull out. Let's go over again. So you're using your hand to track the lines. You're going over with this line here. Put the thread in the pin, close the pin, drag, open the hair, put in, pull out. So just going to go over to the end. So I'm done with that side. And this is just 2 packs. I just have 4 left. Let me just say 8 because this is 2 in 1. So from second pack. So this is just 2 packs and it already looks this full. So it's depending on how full you want it to be. I think 4 packs should be enough for this hair. Or if you want it fuller, 5. But I don't think I'll be using the whole 6 pack. So I'm going to open the third pack. So this is how full 1 pack is. And it gets fuller, trust me. So I told you I'm working in twos. I'm just going to section them out, and so it just makes my job easier. This 1 pack will be more than enough for 2 lines. That's why I said you don't need 6 packs. You don't even need 5. Depending on how full you want the hair to be, though. Depending on how full you want it to be, and then you could do like really tiny braids, and then you want to fill up all the lines. And then if you're doing like really tiny braids, I'll just advise you to just install them one by one, just one on each, so laps better. So let's begin the third line. So I have my crochet pin and I'm going to start here. So remember the method that I've been showing you guys, making use of tools. I'm just going to wrap this all over each other so it doesn't unravel that easy. So now you're going to use this hand to that finger to hold it up like that. Open your pin, put this in, close, drag in, open, open, pull in, pull out. And then see it's covered. That's why you don't need to do them individually. It depends, yeah. It's your choice. So you're going to use your hand to track the next part where you're going to be putting. You're going to put your pin there. You're going to take your crochet hair. I'm using 2 in 1, which is optional. Put this, close it, put it in the pin, close the pin, pull out or drag inside. I don't know. Then hold by the thread. Like I said, hold by the thread. You're going to take this one. Make sure your hand is always holding the one that you're working with so you don't mix it up. Hold by your hand, pull in, grab it and pull it in, and hold the thread here so that you're knotting with the thread, right? And pull it out. And there you go. Easy peasy. So I'm done with this line, but because you have more space at the middle part of your head, we're going to go over from here. Still connecting from here, we're just going to go over from here again and fill that up. So we're connecting from here. Just going to go over and fill it up. So remember how I said, before you put your pin in your head, make sure it's closed so it doesn't pain you. So you're going to connect from here. No. Attach this, close pin, drag in, open, pull in, pull out. And go over to the next one. Put pin in, put hair in pin, close pin, drag out, be drag in, open, pull in, pull out. So here we go. So I'm just going to continue this line now. I'm going to start from the middle to connect it. So you can start here, put in, close, pull out. Something went wrong. You can have it. Pull in, pull out. So just go over to the next one. Put here, close pin, drag in, open, open, pull in, pull out. Yeah. So we're going to go over here, attach pin, pull in, close pin, drag in, open, pull here in, drag out. Do the same thing here. All right. So this is what we have so far. So this is just 3 packs, and I have just one left. That's 2 in 1. That's what I have left. So for this front area, I'm just going to fill up here. When I fill this up, we're not going to start doing just one single one, because then we want it to be really flat. So let's go in with the last line. So this is the 4th pack, and I guess we're going to be finishing this here with this one, hopefully. So let's begin. Starting from the middle again, I'm going to start from here. Open this up. Attach this. Pull out. Close pin. Put in here. Attach here. Drag in. Open. Pull in. Pull out. Put hair in. Close. Drag in. Open. Pull in. Pull out. So we've done that. Now this is the time where we go individually. We're going to fix this hair now, one on each track. So let's begin. So I'm just using only one instead of two now, because I'm almost rounding up. So just trying to make the front less thicker. Just going one in each line. So it's basically the same method, just that we're using just singles now instead of double. You get just one single one. So I'm going to be putting it individually on each track. So now this is what I'm going to do for the last one in this line. Just watch me closely. I'm working with one. I'm going to attach my pin and I'm going to pull this out, do the normal knots, right? Then I'm going to take one, bring it to the front, attach this here, and close this up and bring it out like this. So we have this. You get? We have this. So I'm going to repeat this process for every single track remaining. 2, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4. Now for the fifth one, that's the last one, literally the first one. So I'm going to attach the pin here, right? Just what I'm doing. Attach it the usual method that I've been showing you since the beginning of this video. So I'm going to just divide this into two. Take one of this, right? And we're going to put it at the front of my hair where I still have hair, right? And I'm going to bring this towards the front. And there we have this. You can see this. I'm just going to repeat this over until I'm done with everything, and I'll come and show you when I'm done. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm done installing this hair. This is not the finished look though. This is not the final look because then we still have to style this. But I'm done with the installation and this is how it looks so far. So good. Looks this way. And it is really full. You can see how full this hair is. Like it's so full. And I used 4 packs. Yeah, I used 4 packs. And we have 2 lengths. So like I said, you don't need you don't need 5 packs to install this hair, except you want it to be super full. But this is just 4 packs, and this is how full it looks like. It looks really, really full. This is what I have left. Just this two. So I'm just going to get into styling. So to style this hair, you're going to be making use of your hair clips, hemos. I'll be using Lota Body, Prey Bottle, and some scrunchies. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start first by sectioning off our hair, my hair. Because I don't want my shirt to get wet, I'm going to be using my towel. So I forgot to show you guys the brush I'll be making use of. Making use of this tool. This was how as a detangling brush, and this is going to be styling brush that pops out called it's called a Denman brush, a Denman brush. I don't know the pronunciation, but whichever one. So we're going to start first by detangling this hair. And I'll just advise that you first of all you make use of your water, right? So be generous, okay? So once you have that wet, you're going to go in with your detangling brush. So now the hair has been detangled properly. I'm going to go in with my styling moves. So once we have that, that's ready. I'm going to use the brush. So I want to show you the technique to make this curls pour better. So when you go with your brush, you place the hair into the brush, you turn your brush like this. Make sure it's the hairs are sliding through this area while you work your way through. So that will make the curls pop better. So we have this. Let me show you again. So you're going to go with your water generously. Okay. Generously. Generously. Heavy on generously. So once that is done, you're going to now go in with your detangling brush. Since I'm working like in larger portions, I'll just use my hand to finger the tangle first before I go in with my brush, so it's just easier for it. So once I've done that, you're going to start from the tip, and you're going to just work your way up carefully. So now once you have that, you're going to go in with your hair mousse. So you're just going to massage that into your hair, then going with your demand brush. So you're going to work away from the tip. Just work your way up from the tip, from the end. So that looks good. So I'm just going to do this all over the hair off cam, and I'll come and show you the finished result. So this hair is coming together and I am done with the styling. This piece is almost dry because my fan was at this area. So I put the fan here for this side to dry. So it's time for me to style my edges. So I'm going to be using this wax and mud from Easier, and I'm also going to be using this holding spray from Fantasia, and I'm also going to be using a melting band, and yeah, I'm going to also be needing my scissors to face frame. So let's get into it. So now I'm going to go in with my gel using my edge brush for that. I'm going to mold this properly. Mold it properly. So I've done this side. Let's do here. Let's do more defined edges. Go with your brush into the gel and define this up. Do the same thing here. So once you have that, you're going to go with your spray and just going to spray lightly. Now you're going to go in with your melting band. It's completely optional, but I just like to do this because it keeps my edges. So now I have that. Going to face frame. I'm just going to do this. Bring just use my hand to make a line down here. To bring the one that comes forward. And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to cut the excess that I have here. So we have that. This is the same thing over here. Bring everything one in front forward. Take it here. This is my hand to peg it down. I'll pin it down. I'm going to cut all the excess I have here. So I'm going to define this up. I'm just going to use my brush to define. So I'll do that here. So guys, this is the finished look. And this hair looks super pretty. You see how full it is? This is just 4 packs. Just 4 packs. And this looks really, really good. Can you see that density? It is super full and very lightweight. It doesn't even feel like I have anything on my head right now. It is super lightweight and very full. So like I said earlier, this hair is from Aeon store. It's their tight, coily human hair, feather crochet hair. I'm going to be dropping every single details about this hair in my description box. So if you want to order this hair, I'm going to do you the favor to drop the link so you could order it. Now just take a look at this beauty. This is human hair and this is super pretty. Very beautiful hair. Like this hair it's just everything and more. Like you can't tell that this is not my hair because this is pretty good. This is really, really good. I love it. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. It is just an amazing, beautiful hair.
Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, now they calling me Cassius. Punch it like Bob Saget. Greedy, I can't pass it. Ain't everything to get no faster. I don't care how much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Way.
So like I said earlier, I'm going to be dropping every single details of this hair in my description box. So if you want to check the hair, you want to check the hair out and you want to buy it, just check my description box and then the link and the details of this hair will be there. So it's a wrap, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this tutorial was super helpful. I hope you'll be able to do this hairstyle on your own. I hope you're able to pull up a crochet on your own. Super easy. You don't even need somebody to do this hairstyle for you. If you don't know how to do the track, that's the braids on that, you can just get someone to help you do that. But as long as crochet is concerned, like you can figure it out yourself after you watch this video. So I like to see your likes, I like to see your comments. I like to please share this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. See you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.